The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the Reich approach. Oh, look at him. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Almer. How did genes work in this universe? Let's see. We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith, in show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere, as he hands you a small talisman. So their team seems, it's like, there's some history going on here, and apparently these ones specifically, these ones apparently, like, are friends with the Nightwings, which we may or may not still be just pretending to be. Curious. We just never take our masks off, so no one knows for sure. Although, how does he carry it in his paw? Oh well. A tailwind crest from Dalbert. Thank you. We're gonna thank him and begin. And can I equip that during this, or what? That cur was very kind, and his son, he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct the rite, but we've got 4 now besides the reader. This ought to be his call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? And now I choose 3 exiles to conduct each rite.
Who shall strive for freedom?
What I'm unsure of is, what happens if I pick 2 of the same class? Do you have to pick 1 of each mask type, or no? That's what I'm not really clear on. Let's see here. How do you vary from each other? One thing is he has less experience, which is... Don't you need enlightenment to even escape in order to be unexiled? But am I making a decision when I pick some characters over others for exile, perhaps? Huh. Alright, so they have the same glory. She has more quickness, he has more presence. Everything else is mostly similar. I mean, I might as well bring the new character along, give them a shot. No talisman equipped. Equipping Faye with a talisman from your cargo would help her make her stronger at the rites. Proceed anyway? Oh, right. That's over here. +2 to quickness. Okay. What if I just made you even more ridiculously quick? How dumb can that get? Let's see. It's at 5.5 now. 6.1 meters per second. That's a lot. Let's not over-rely on one character, though. Ooh. Ooh, that makes them equally fast. Ooh. We could have some fun with this. Okay. Oh, me? Thank you. Thank you for believing in me, because I think the scribes do, too? Let's bring you along. Don't have to tell me twice, chum. And then the other character that has a talisman for now, Jodariel. As you will. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to adjust the new buttons. Hey, I'll have other chances. I think you did the right thing. Nightwings, I trust you all are well prepared, for these old eyes yet see that the rites shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son? I hope so, father. Here now, let me show you. Hopefully I don't take too long to adjust the new button prompts.
Commence.
Can't catch me. Can't catch me. Oh yeah, this feels really good on a controller, actually. I gotta say. Okay.
finished.
That was a mistake, basically. Fooling around with a few buttons, it was not a good idea. Give it a shot, though. Hey there.
A favorable start. You
Bye-bye.
have
Be sneaky. They can just wander around and just attack people that are not being controlled right now.
deliverance.
It's weird to think about. They're in trouble now because I have 2 fast characters until they come up with a strategy to counteract that. Look forth, my son. The waters of Jormur Many-Mane brings blessings onto this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. Many-Mane. 6 of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Brave or the Alpha Chief. The Alpha Chief that united the Curs under a single banner and charted half the known world. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, Father. Please, keep fighting. Moondrops. I feel like I want those. Do I want those?
A boon come from the stars themselves.
Mine.
Shall it be enough for Dalbert and his faithful son?
Yep. Got it.
Daring display. Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks.
Woohoo! My orb. Infinite stamina, you say? Oh.
Slip
Well,
from your clutches.
ruined that, didn't I? Ow. Nope. Oh, that's not good news. No.
Someone grasp the orb.
No. Nope, they just hurt each other.
The orb.
Got it.
Not quite.
Oh, never mind. Not quite. Minus 30. Oh, so doing it by hand actually destroys more. It seems like doing it by hand actually destroys more than doing it by throwing it. Huh. I've got a lot of these now. Mine.
And it is done. The Nightwings prevail. It was a glorious performance, I must say. Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
Oh. So then we did it, didn't we? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Alas, that in so doing we set back that family we confronted. Exiles of the Nightwings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. Interesting. So I want to point out something I noticed in the description for this game that's interesting, which is that this game apparently doesn't have a game over, ever. If you lose a match, then you lose the match. And the game keeps going. It's like failing a quick time event that doesn't kill you in Shenmue. Like, he's like, oh, well, that branches the story a little bit. So, I suppose it actually might be an option to deliberately lose matches against certain people if you want to. And that would affect the story. Which is, like, counter to how people usually think about video games, which is, it's something to think about, perhaps. Not sure if I'll make that decision or not. But Father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed. And I failed you. Nonsense. We are the fate. We do what is ordained and nothing less. Let us go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience. It seems the exile rookie opened up his eyes a bit.
See that, chums? Old rookie Greentail's got some bite in him yet. What does your tree look like, huh? Who's a master for a rookie? There's Maneuvers of the Many-Mane. Right, it's Masteries enhancing the Cur's ability, agility and fortune. There had never been a Cur quite so bold or tireless in spirit as the famous Alpha Chief Jormur Many-Mane. Traits the Alpha Chief. It's relentless and fervor. Other Curs of his age all needed to learn to navigate the many quirks of Jormur's personality. Let's see what this does. Jump a second time while airborne. Ooh, double jump. Good for evasion. While sprinting, Rookie accelerates faster than usual to an even faster top speed. Whoa. After he is banished by an adversary, Rookie has a 50% chance to return in only 1 second. Also pretty good. Rookie can jump a second or third time while airborne. There's some really good stuff on this tree. Glory Dive. Rookie deals an additional 5 damage when plunging into the adversary's pyre. Rookie casts his aura 50% farther than usual. Interesting. Not a huge bonus because his is already tiny, but it's something to work on. When Rookie banishes adversaries by casting his aura, the blast can banish nearby adversaries. Ooh. Ooh. Like a chain lightning effect almost, perhaps. After plunging to the adversary's pyre, Rookie soon returns rather than remaining banished. Oh. That's really good. That's really good. Okay. One of the biggest things that gets you trapped in this game is having limited characters to deal with, so having the ability to come back after being banished would be a big deal, actually. Let's see. I think I'm drawn to this other tree more overall, though, right? That's a fast return, faster speed, and then double and triple jump. No, I do kind of like this tree, actually. Avoiding banishment is good, and getting bonus damage for each hit is also pretty great. I think I'll go for that.
From the Alpha Chief himself.
Nobody else leveled up from that? Okay.
Until the stars align.
Hello? Excuse me? I mean, would you excuse me for a moment? Do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What is the matter with you? It's against the rights for us to even speak like this. I did not know that. I don't think. No one said anything like that to me, but then all this is very new to me, and so I thought maybe... You cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot, and you... How about you? This is a Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I have to go. Wait. Almer, wait. I think that was your name. Was that even your name? Wait. Oh. She doesn't know how to deal with people. She's trying. But she'd wait until after the bitter defeat to try to talk to people. Not the best plan. As you return to the wagon after vanquishing the fate, you notice Jodariel tense up and frown. Is it because that guy just disappeared? Where did he go? Who? Wait. The sleeping guy? The minstrel. He's gone. You see it is true. There is no trace of the lone minstrel who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others and search for him outside. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of the lone minstrel or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. Let's check out our next destination then. After the minstrel vanishes like that. So we're currently... Is that where we are? The Midnight Star. Oh no, that's next right. So I'm right here right now? Yeah. So Dromoir, the Dusk Star. Dusk Star is faint over the spring of Dromoir. I never read it the first time around. Ha'ob, the Midnight Star. The Midnight Star burns bright over the standing stones of the edge of the flagging hands. So I can't pick one, can I? It's just that one alone. It's honestly extra driven home with the controller because it's actually vibrating when I highlighted it, just to make it really clear what's going on here. So our next destination is the Dreadlock skeleton we saw earlier. Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley. Towards the cairn of Haub, then. That's right, we have to risk it. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him, on this night or another. They continue searching for some time, however the minstrel is nowhere to be found. What does that mean? Who is the minstrel? Somebody tell me. Oh look, she put her star up. It's Faye's scribe catcher. The bundle of sticks Faye insisted on hanging in the rafters. She believes it brings good fortune. She's currently sitting quietly with Jodariel. After having secured victory over the Fate in a rather one-sided contest last night, you find Hedwyn off on his own. You sense he wants to talk to you about your decision to exclude him from conducting the rite. I guess we'll have some tough choices to make before this is all over, my friend. Just been thinking about that. I'm glad you let the others go instead of me during the rite. I mean that. All the more since we succeeded. I don't know what's more intense, participating in the rite or just watching from the sidelines. Anyway, I thank you for checking in. I'm off to go make sure we're ready to move. He departs to check on things outside. You sense that he has no misgivings about what had transpired, and is more concerned at present about the missing minstrel. So there's something worrying about this, and it's not him. I don't think he's lying. It's just that we're suggesting that people are gonna be possibly actively dismayed by exclusion from the trial, and that might negatively impact their interactions with you. It might negatively impact their stats even, if they become demoralized or something. Only one way to find out as we go though, right? What is that? Inspiration, one's capacity to gain enlightenment more quickly. Current inspiration 250. Exiles who do not conduct rites gain inspiration rather than enlightenment. Exiles gain enlightenment twice as quickly as while they have inspiration. Okay. So because he wasn't in the last one, he gained green. So the meter's going up over time. So she's the most far along. At first I was confused because I was like, why'd she get more experience than everyone else? But I think she just started off with more experience because she's supposed to be a character that has lived here longer than everyone else. So she sort of started with a boost. So that's one way of making up for whenever you don't use somebody. You can then try to recover via inspiration, so they don't get completely left behind, hopefully. Now we have the Fateful Drifter. She's a young vagabond girl with an odd manner and unshakable sense of curiosity. Let's see. Everything's pretty straightforward in her stat stuff. What is it? Savage? Men and women ostracized for their deficiencies or differences, even prior to their sentencing. Also called the Moon-Touched, they proved overly resistant to the principles of lawful society. Moon-Touched? The Commonwealth never did know how to handle those who did not fit neatly into its mold. It is said those born under a wild moon oft lead a charmed and troubled life. She appears to be a vagabond who has wandered the downside for some time and has somehow managed to get by. Her simple and sincere demeanor suggests that she likely was shunned in the Commonwealth and would have been considered a savage by standards there. She seems unusually interested in the legends of the 8 scribes. Do any of these characters have anything new? I don't think they do. We haven't had a revelation of any kind, really. Let's go back outside then. Let us continue forward. There is still no sign of the lone minstrel, though Jodariel tracks potential signs of movement east, the same way you were headed. You consider where to search for him. We have 2 options here now. Let's see. We can go back to Glue Hive. North route through the Jomoir Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Jodariel believes the missing minstrel must have taken the same route you took earlier. Fall flat. The south route across Dromware Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Hedwyn thinks the missing minstrel must have taken the opposite route to the one you took. Huh. We basically have no information to go on, of course. The missing minstrel could have gone the opposite way that we went, because he wanted us to stop somewhere and we didn't because we went the other way, or he could have seen something in our travels and wanted to follow up on it. So given no other real information, I'm interested in just checking out the direction that we haven't seen before. Fall flat. As you travel through rocky pathways to Fall Flat, Hedwyn seems more ill at ease than usual. There is no sign of the missing minstrel. Sorry about this, Jody. I had a hunch he might have come this way. Would that our hunches could be more dependable, but do not fear, we shall find him yet. Sounds like a hunch to me. More of a promise. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they refused to say much more for now. Hopefully we'll learn about him over time. Seems like it might be an important character. Stop the wagon. What? How come? Because of her. They're coming. They're coming for us. We have to be ready. We have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever it is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more about their source of concern. What is going to happen tonight? There doesn't seem to be an update around here. Is there a new page? I don't think I checked. Nope. They are coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers. Lots of them. Then, what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Faye. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the raiments in the books. Indeed. One of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rites. Edwin turns to you. It seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I'll do it, mister, please. You have to let me. And the scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Judaria exchanges looks with Hedwyn. Each of them nods at you as if to signal their approval. Faye intends to help you fend off the howlers. What does that mean? She says it'll be like the rites, but it's real life, and I don't think there's a goalpost, is there? Oh, yep, this is new gameplay. They are howling. Oh, are they all curs? That howling sound, it means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. What is going to happen? Oh, look at them. Okay, go away. With that giant on-screen prompt, it's not the time. Interesting. So I just run around and take out a bunch of them with my aura, and then money comes out, apparently. We could make a lot of money this way. I think their guts make me slide, which is horrifying a little bit. There's definitely a momentum to your way of sprinting around. If you turn too quickly, you just lose momentum instead. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. There we go. So when you're on the goop, you can't run. So I couldn't really bridge the gap at that moment. More, I think. There's many more? Oh, here they come. Here they come. I have made 32 gold so far, apparently. Dang. Oh, crap. I didn't know they could just show up over there. Ah! Oh my god. They're like right here. They suddenly started spawning so quickly and so closely. This is so strangely satisfying when you get a whole line of them out at once. Did I do good? Is it over now at last? It is. I think it is. Oh, those poor and wretched beasts. So they're not curs at all. They're something else entirely. They seem a lot like the bats, maybe.
Huh?
Just then, Faye spots something creeping towards her. Pooh, what? Oh, ferocious creature, it says, but it's adorable. Look at the little guy. So it was hinting at it on screen during that fight, but also showed up during the loading screen too. Apparently, there's like an active reload element to your casting in this game, where if you charge it up and then release it at the exact correct moment, it goes faster. The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Faye. You find her in one piece, along with an unfamiliar little face. Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? You sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by Drive Imp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. Can I highlight it? The Drive Imp seems both excited and frustrated by something. Okay, let's try to interact. You sense some pattern in the Drive Imp's screeches. He seems to be welcoming of this. The Drive Imp seems to have history with your black wagon. Oopsie. Ah. You are beginning to understand him. Interesting. The Drive Imp recognizes you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He is pleased to meet you. Oh, so the Nightwings have a connection to Drive Imps? Is that why they're all in the wagon? You can now understand this unusual Drive Imp. Interesting. So is that what's going on? Is that this is the old wagon of the Nightwings, and so that's why there's a connection here with these Drive Imps and why they're all around the wagon itself. Does that scarf mean that his horn broke off and he tied it back on? The Drive Imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you've learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other Drive Imps stare at him with something like reverence. The Drive Imp joins you. He seems to know his way around. Welcome on board. Strange turn of fates, but let's see. Let's meet the Drive Imp that now lives with us. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Your new imp companion seems very pleased to be in the wagon. Press X to continue at any time. What does that mean? He indicates that he was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone, and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he is happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren settled in the wagon's rafters. He looks very different from all these guys, which are generally threatening if I mess with them. These guys almost feel like a callback. They're a character that's in your little hub screen, and you click on them and they react to you, and they're bean-shaped, like those little floating bean-shaped things from Bastion you would click on. Or at least that seems like vaguely kind of a connection that might be reasonable. Nothing new here. Is the Drive Imp going to be a character I can play as, or no? That's the curiosity. Suppose we'll see. let's head on out. Lick sand. That's not a great idea. I wouldn't really recommend that. An arid southern pass to the ominous cairn of Haub. Your new imp friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing east. I mean, I can't go anywhere else, can I? One of the downside celestial landmarks, the accursed imp here fell to the mighty bone titan Shax Six Shoulders. Shax Six Shoulders. That's an intentional tongue twister. That absolutely. Shax Six Shoulders. That's not easy. Alright. I like that I recognized this guy in the horizon, and then later on when he came up as being one of the ritual sites, I already knew what we were talking about.